Hey guys, it's Mindy and welcome back to my channel. Today I have for you another apartment renovation. I am so excited to do this one. If you have been following my YouTube channel, I did currently just do a speed build of this apartment right here. And living in that apartment are two roommates who are best friends, and they are snobs. They like their stuff very clean and neat and organized. They're materialistic, kind of like those uppity girls. So I decided to renovate the notorious 131321 Chic Street. I think it's chic. I keep wanting to say chic. It might be chick. I don't know. Cheek, chick, chic. Anyways, the notorious murder apartment. So I am going to move this guy right here. His name is Billy. Billy is a slob, he is lazy, and he is a foodie. He doesn't have a job, and I imagine that he's just somebody who's maybe like living off of like an inheritance that he earned from like a late great grandmother or something. I don't know. He's lazy. I also thought that it would be a really good dynamic to have him living right next to those girls. Maybe like he tries to hit on them all the time and they just think he's a gross, creepy guy next door. I don't know. It's going to be an interesting dynamic. So definitely check out the speed build on the neighbor's apartment if you have not seen it already. And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into the renovation. Alright guys, we are back starting the renovation of Billy's apartment. This apartment is really an inconvenient apartment. It has hallways everywhere. It's very closed in. It's not open at all. There's just rooms everywhere. It kind of doesn't really make sense, but I sort of felt like it worked that way, like especially for Billy, and he's a slob, and I don't know, like I didn't want it to be open and airy. I wanted it to be really closed off and dark and gloomy, and so yeah, I think it turned out really well. I did manage to get 2 bedrooms into this apartment, and the second bedroom I just put a card table in. I felt like maybe that was a good place for Billy to play cards if he has any friends. And I also was thinking that obviously somebody who owns these apartments, if the neighbor's apartment looks the way that it does, I'm assuming that they take really good care of their apartment, right? So I think the story is going to go is that Billy actually got an inheritance, or, you know, whatever. He came into a lot of money and he actually owns his apartment. So it's kind of like a condo thing. And that's why it got all run down, because the managers really no longer own that, and he just doesn't keep up with it. He doesn't keep up with anything when it breaks, and you notice that throughout the build I put a lot of cracks in there. There's crack in the window, there's water stains behind some of the pipes, and it just, I love this apartment, but I love it because it's so gross. And I know that sounds crazy, but I don't know, it just suits Billy a lot. Typically, I try to make like these really nice looking houses, and I loved on The Sims 3 being able to build like haunted houses and rundown houses, and on The Sims 4 for the longest time I kind of felt like I couldn't do that. And now that we have like the cracks in the wall and some of the dingier wallpaper and carpet that came with City Living, I think it came with City Living anyway, it's easier to make kind of like a rundown apartment. And so that's what I was going for, because Billy's really lazy. He just doesn't care. And, you know, like I think it would be really fun when the neighbors come over for the like welcome wagon that the girls walk in his apartment before they really know that he's like creepy Billy next door, that they walk into his apartment and they're just absolutely disgusted, and I don't know, maybe they try to report it a couple times. I don't know. It's going to be so much fun playing them. I'm also going to be doing the last apartment in this building, which is actually Penny Bazzazz's apartment. And that's going to be a lot of fun to do. So keep watching, because that will be uploaded here shortly. So I'm really excited for it. I wish that you could remove some of the things that already came in with the apartment, like the pipes and stuff, because sometimes I really just want to take this apartment and make it a nice apartment. But there's a dead body outline on the floor, so I can't. But, you know, it is what it is, and there's still plenty of apartments that I can renovate and make them really nice. So you just saw me do the kitchen living room combo, and I had a little bit of a rough time trying to decide how I wanted that layout. I originally was going to put the kitchen in the entranceway, which I'm doing right now, and instead I kind of turned it into like a study area. So I don't know, like I wanted like separation, but I don't know, like it's a weird layout, but again, it works. That's how Billy's apartment works. So yeah, right in here, I actually end up putting that brick along the wall, and then this is kind of like his study area. I imagine he spends a lot of time online trolling people or learning how to hack computers or, you know, whatever, playing video games. And so I wanted to make this a place that was just maybe a little bit separate from like the TV area. So as I renovate this, you will see off to the right, well, it was off to the right, that little door with that little room, that's actually the second bedroom. So if you really wanted to, I don't know, it'd be really fun to see what you guys do if you could renovate this apartment and maybe like keep the layout and renovate it. I think that's a good idea. If you guys want to renovate it, upload your renovations into the Sims 4 gallery, and then just hashtag Billy's gross apartment, because it'll be really fun to see what you guys do with that. So here I am just putting holes and posters all over the floor. It did not take me very long to do this apartment at all. And also I put laundry in here, and I don't know, like maybe I shouldn't have, because I feel like, I don't know, I feel like Billy probably doesn't do a lot of laundry. So yeah, I just kind of like clutter the place up. I throw his bed in here with the pipes, and I put a bunch of like water stains behind the pipes and the electrical, which probably isn't very safe, but hey, it is what it is, you know. That's Billy's apartment. He hasn't messed with anything. There's probably water leaking through the walls, and I don't know, I guess it could potentially start on fire with all of that electricity, with that like electric box right next to it. So I don't know, we are coming close to the end. Basically, what I do is I do a quick bathroom. Most of his appliances are really cheap, so if you do download this apartment, you're going to have to replace them more than likely. And with all of that being said, you guys, you can find this apartment on the Sims 4 gallery, Mindy1990. Upload it, share with me your renovations, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, Mindy Simi. It's all connected to my YouTube channel, and I will put those in the link below. Let me know what you think of this video. Check out my last apartment renovation. I have a base game renovation coming up as well, so keep an eye out on my channel. There's lots of fun things happening, and I can't wait. I will see you guys later. Bye.